Misfits is how well they can play through their bot side of the map. Typically, they've been a very top-focused team, utilizing playing through Featherman and playing through Dandan. So I'm curious as to whether or not today's draft will be about the bot side of the map, or will they go back to what has worked for them so far?
And it is always an interesting question, because on the one hand, you have to keep finding wins to stay at the top of the table, but on the other hand, experimentation, diversifying your playstyle is crucial.
Both junglers now primary and ready to look for a play.
Trick has to be careful here, though. Steal a lot of resistances, but still not that tanky at this point in the game. It's going to get stunned up. Patriot now coming in. He's not going to be able to keep himself alive for long enough. The Ignite will take him down. Trick oversteps. It gets taken down. Sakura on the way forward. Genax getting burned through. Twin Fang is not enough. Forced to flash out to safety, and Misfits just monstering that skirmish.
It's just going into the arms of the tower. All this farm is being lost as Misfits and SK are just trading back and forth. SK wanted to try and fight for mid prior, and now they're taking a gamble. They recognize the pressure is on, and they're going to try and rush this down with the Ezreal and the Cassio. This objective is going quick. A lot of ultimates are not available for Misfits.
Tom Catch on the way in. Definitely have to be safe here. They're not losing any life. Senna's keeping everybody healthy, but Razork is right in the pit. Can he secure this one? Trick! He's going to get it. Razork is now stuck in the pit. He's been knocked back by the pillar. Featherman running face first in with the Colin, but they've taken so much damage, they're getting poked down. This is the dream scenario for SK. Trick is going to have to give his life, but no, the flash used to take him out to safety, and Misfits, oh, walking away empty-handed. They must feel so foolish. The risk there when Ocean Drake is spawning shortly.
We're waiting for Dandan's flash to be up as well. Where's the gang playing ult? Already used.
Both forms of CC now used by the Misfits lineup. It has not killed Trick yet. That means SK are now going to be dominantly control the fight. But here comes Dandan.
Watch Dandan. Watch him.
Here. Surprise, surprise! Oh, and Cassio burns the ultimate and gets nothing. Limit drops. Misfits backing away though. Staying steady, trying to stay in control of the fight. Still have to respect SK's lineup, but a good flank from Dandan means they're in an advantage state.
B-Void going for the reset, has the TP. Keep an eye on these wards. His ultimate is down, so he's probably not looking for a flank ward, but he definitely wants to get back with the rest of his team.
Chipping away, the TP now coming in. Trick flashing into the pit. He wants to do an ISO point, and he gets another smite. Beautiful play from Trick. They take down the Sejuani as well. Are they going to try to win this fight? They can, but they deny the point from Misfits. They shred this Baron if they take the time, but for now they're just looking to set up the fight. Tom Kench Devour now used. Dandan is going to be in trouble. The crown shot running forward fearlessly. Dandan wants to move his way to the back line. That's going to be a lot of healing. Calling now coming out. That's a big combo, and Razork's looking for the follow-up. They've been flashing into the front line. Sakura does nothing, just walks face first into his own death, and oh! That's just the right amount of range to find that kill. Misfit's gonna move in and grab this Baron. SK.
We've been talking about it all game. Dandan is the centerpiece. If he gets on top of the backline, then wins.
Trick stepping in. Looks like this is where they've decided to commit, but they've just set up Dandan to come in on the flank. The entire team now has to back up. Miasma goes down, but it will not stop the pool from coming through. Genax finally lands the ultimate. Dandan's going to get taken out. Jax now running for his life, but Featherman moving into Sakura. Sakura not really going to be able to get anything done here. Genax just left for dead, and Misfits are just going to take this as an opportunity, an invitation to walk in the base and end the game.
We were so focused on the fact that Dandan was being killed that we didn't realize Dandan killed 2 other people. 3 members of SK are dead. Misfits looking to end the game.
Razor going in. Sakura will manage to survive, but that's going to be it. He may have kept his life. Misfits should be able to walk in and end this one. Creep wave is there, and now Razor can step forward. The rest of the team is here. Double 80 carries more than enough to finish this one out. They're taking a bit of sweet time with the Misfits moving up to 8-4.
Team. Like, Drake and Dur highlighted the performance from Humanoid last week when he was playing that Rise, and then you contrast it to the day after when he was playing the LeBlanc. You then look at a player like Mickey. This guy was getting solo kills with Pantheon, 1v2ing people underneath the turret and in their jungle, and then what happens? He dies as a Vayne 2-on.
And this is what I love.
If Karthus loses his blue, his life is miserable. I've been playing a huge amount with Ender, and he loves to play the Karthus jungle. And what he'll often do is he'll do buff to buff if he feels that he's going to get early invaded on. But it's XL that's actually going for an early invade. Let's see how...
Hook connects with the shadow. I mean, that's got to be it. Even if he flashes over, he's not going to waste it. First blood.
Wow.
Beautiful from Excel. Of course, Taric with the reactionary advantage. 2.5 channel time for Tarkal, 3 seconds for Karthus. As the Lantern's going to be used for the T-Bay, the flash forward for the Flay. Patrick now following up the Severum, the onslaught coming in. Mickey, the backside, looking for the follow-up. Big damage coming in from the Infernal Ult. Mickey going to try to finish him off. Kaiser, is he going to laugh straight to the bank? I don't think so. Caedrel going to grab that one. Dark Harvest. Any mistakes in movement from the Mad Lion side.
But also, Cloud ult.
Oh, never mind. Expect is now going to be the one in trouble as Mad have found the play, but Expect with a double dash out to safety. It's going to be a Sleepy next in, but he's not going to be able to heal up too much. Flashing out to safety. Expect the Madman burning every single player's time. Karthus ulti coming in. Kadriel gets a kill while he's farming a camp. That's the Karthus special. He's going back in. Goes back in. This is it.
And he's out!
Absolutely outplayed. In the end, Expect goes down, but Mickey sieging on the top side, just shredding through this tower. Another wave will be there momentarily to allow him to continue. But Humanoid trying to fish in, looking for these bubbles. Will connect on the Torrey. No one there to body block for him, but Kaiser getting thrown face first in the face of danger. But they won't find the fall, but now Excel can look to turn the fight, but the suplex is there. The dunk is there. Arome is there into the back line. Big haymaker. That's going to be a Sleepy Ophelio. Shot out right on top. The double kill for the Olaf. The early game getting turned around in an instant as the entire XL lineup is getting shredded through. But no, Mickey's still alive. The flash haymaker. Ooh, the pull in on the face breaker and a finish with style as the shutdown comes through. Humanoid looking to finish off one more. The stolen flash is there. The stun comes over the wall. Expect trying to walk away from this one. No mana for Humanoid. The stolen ignite. The flash over the wall. Leap being in, and the ace for Mad Lions.
More disaster for Mad. Okay. Okay. This is dangerous. Okay, good. I prefer this option from XL. Not
the
this
one they're going to do. Okay,
well,
so they have Karthus, they have the shock room.
Yeah, I mean, it's very fast. It is fast. I've definitely acknowledged that, but it's risky. Of course, they do have full vision control. All right, so it's so fast, in fact, that Matt don't even have time to respond. So I've got to eat my own words here.
And he does. Just like that, Kaiser, the only man who knew what was happening, gets punished for going to check.
So the channel started from the turret, which means that it was mistimed. Kazi ends up dying just because Humanoid was able to use his stopwatch. And now XL are on the hunt.
Oh, Expect running in, dash through, going to find the stun immediately. And Kaiser wants to pick off the weakest member first. Mickey going in is going to have the reset. Leaps onto Humanoid. That's easy. And instantly XL are right back in the driver's seat. Clean play overall. And the Karthus ulti really kicking this whole thing off as XL barrel down the bottom lane.
3 members are dead now for Mad, and there are very few left to help defend the base. XL are going to break in on the bot lane. Will they look to end the game now? I think that's the best option.
They have Aphelios, they have Tristana. It's just Shadow. And the mostly full AD Olaf can't really do much without the Taric there to give him the invulnerability. Arome maybe with the Phase Breaker can pull a few members in, but has to be careful to suplex back down, going with the haymaker, but just instantly dies. Unstoppable now from the Olaf. Kadriel will still manage to live, however, and Karzi just has to run for the hills as Mickey looking to finish this one off. Kaiser steps forward, snare going through, but Karzi is still in trouble. Knock up there, Mickey next on the list, but the hook connects, and that's beautiful from Torre. A fantastic way to finish the game. Shutdown coming through on the end. A little bit of a consolation prize to Kaiser, but that's the win for Excel. It's a win, but I am curious to see what level of Schalke we see today.
Yeah, because they have been steadily making improvements. I would say that they make most of their games challenging. And I think that's definitely a step in the right direction compared to where they were at the beginning of the split. Of course, they have a very tough road ahead of them, given that they do want to make it to playoffs. But in order to do that, they're going to have to rack up a lot of wins. And if they get a win against, because while in terms of the 1v1, sure, Rek'Sai should be able to beat the Lee Sin, he, because of his kick, offers that bit extra in the late game in terms of utility and actual setup.
And we've seen it so many games across League of Legends history. A late game kick can be a deciding factor. Inax, though, caught out, exhausted. It looks like he will fall. Now the rest of the team looking for the re-engage here as Dreams comes through. The spit out's there. Inax flashing forward. But that's not going to work out for him. It's going to be a few more seconds so Reckless can find the snare again, but it's not too far off. He's going to finish him off with the Inferno. A shot to the face, flamethrower, more than enough.
Well, that's not what Schalke want. They just get straight up massacred in the 2 versus 2.
This one off, and now the leap in, but Abadag goes through. He's going to push him back. He's going to flash out of safety. The snare is there, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Reckless now locking him down. Abadag is going to drop it. Odoamne is on the way in. TP coming in from set. Odoamne has to be careful. He gets suplexed back by Bwipo here. It's going to be disastrous. Pulled back. Odoamne pulls up Bwipo right into the death realm, but I don't think he's strong enough. The haymaker coming through. The 1-2 punch. It's the 1v1 in the death realm, and Odoamne is going to have to run for his life. Bwipo, though, chasing a bit too far. The knockup's coming down. Dunked down by the Obliterate, but Bwipo still walking away. No time for a second haymaker. And in the end, a very messy exchange overall. 2 for 1, actually.
I don't think it's over yet, Dragos.
Dreams, though. The knockup comes through. Odoamne with the pullback. He's healing up a decent amount. Nemesis, though, trying to take him down. The Rek'Sai coming through. Lorax trying to get something done. The tunnel out to safety. Snare has to wait for a brief moment, chasing the tongue. Hilla saying you can't do this to him, walking him down. Reckless gonna grab that one. Triple kill for the People's Champ himself.
And Reckless now sits at 5.
Bwipo, blame you for everything. Good, bad, it's all your fault. Team wins, Bwipo. Team loses,
I mean, he's cast to this now, you
That's
know?
true. He's accountable. Here comes the Dreams engaged, trying to find it. The knockup is there. Saying has Reckless in the belly. Abadagi gonna push Reckless back. Reckless now to lead it. Chalker can turn the fight. Bwipo stepping forward, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And now Selfmade trying to get something up and get shredded. Are you kidding me? Right as we praise them, right as Fnatic seem poised to end the game, they find the fight they need, and Schalke are right back in it.
Wow, Schalke. See, the Baron has been started.
And Nexo's ulti, there's no smite here. There's a big chunk of damage though with Diana ult if they can time it well, but it's pretty
Here it
talented.
comes.
Nemesis goes to the back line. Trying to buy a bit more time. Nemesis is going to get taken down. TP on the way, and they're in the midst of the fight. It's everybody versus Baron. Bwipo now there, the raid boss that they need to take down. Who's going to get the Baron in the end? The smite comes in for Lorox Fnatic. Multiple members of the pit, and actually pull the feathers back. The flash through, knocks Bwipo down. Where's the haymaker going to go? Bwipo doesn't have it. Rek'Sai comes out from under the ground and crushes Dreams in an instant, and that's what you want to see. But Selfmade here to try to save the day, but it's not enough. Inax is still alive. He's shielded up. He's trying to buy a bit more time, but he goes down. Selfmade is going to be the difference maker. The double kill for the LEC.
This is going to be the deciding factor. All the inhibs are back for Schalke. Level 17th, Abadagi now.
We did talk about the difference here in team compositions and how Schalke may
they
be
go.
favored in the engage. The knockup there goes in on Selfmade. They're trying to get one kicked off, but it's already the Diana in the backline. Nemesis going to buy a bit more time. Death Realm has now come out, but Reckless refiring from the backside.
Odoame's not winning this.
That is not the 1v1 that he wanted. Diana getting pulled back. The dunk down from Bwipo right as the Death Realm falls away, and everything is falling apart from Schalke. Abadagi with the disengage. Reckless with the flash forward. Selfmade kick over the wall, trying to find the follow-up, but Bwipo now just chasing in, looking for the facebreaker. Pull back onto Dreams, but Dreams going to make it out to safety. Now they're trying to retreat. Fnatic definitely the driver's seat. 2 for 0 so far, rather 1 for 0. So let's.
And here he comes.
Okay, dropping, getting lower, Selfmade over the wall. They cannot afford to miss this smite. Lorox is now or never. If you show up here, your team may win it, and they are going to be able to grab it. Pulled into the death realm by Odoamne. The opportunity is now denied, but Selfmade going to kick the Mordekaiser out. Trying to use him to pull back into the fight. That's the shutdown there, but Reckless now can look to turn this one
into the base
through Odoamne. But here comes Nemesis. One backdoor a week. It's the LEC. We're going to need at least 2. The dunk down to deny anything else, and it's Nemesis in the base. Every single minion powering him up. Abadagi going to lose the 1v1 to Bwipo. Bot lane. Standing, trying desperately to hold on. Rek'Sai coming back as well, but Nemesis just walking the creeps in, and Fnatic just going to go for the closeout right here.
They have the numbers advantage with the Baron buff. They should be able to continue this siege. Only Inax left for wave clear. Bwipo has his eyes set on trying to stop Schalke from defending. Here goes Nemesis.
Nemesis pulled back, gets the ulti coming in. Buys a bit more time with the Zonies, but they're just shredding through. They can just ignore the champions and hit the Nexus now if they want, but they want a little bit more. They want a bit of a fight.
Lorox gets a kill.
Knocked away. Lorox will get taken down though by Reckless, and they're just going to auto it down. Bwipo walks face first in the base. They don't want to wreck this one. Reckless just going to grab one more kill. Dreams just next on the list. Oh, the push-ups, the BM, the sit-ups for Bwipo, and the closeout for Fnatic.
Gangplank, I remember that. I was a rookie when I came in, and I went all in every single scrim.
You do, you sprint at people.
That's how you learn, huh?
It was best.
But here we go. We're now about to head into Champions Select between Rogue and Origin. Bwipo, is there anything that you think is like just necessary must-bans against either of these teams, or on red side versus Rogue?
We've played Origin twice, right? Let me double check that real quick. I'm pretty sure we've played Origin twice. We played Origin twice.
Yeah.
That means
First purchase.
Inspired looking for the Q here. It's going to land onto Alfari, who still has the stun. Xerxes just around the corner, but he's gone the long way around. Alfari flashes away. The belly pop and Inspired takes it. Flashes away, but in the end goes down. Good counter gank there by Origin.
Pressure. Now they're going to get scouted out. Oh, that actually gives Rogue false information. They don't think Baron is getting started up. Smart move by Inspired. Still, no, not going to run to the river. Oh, no. That ult actually just trolled them so hard because Inspired was going to run into river to check the Baron. Instead, he doesn't see anyone going through this jungle because OG had already fully swept out the vision. OG get a free Baron. They have the top lane inhibitor down as well. What could have been a tough situation for them has now been a massive win, and they should be able to convert this into so much more.
Origin now have a 7,000 gold.
Inspired going down immediately. Hansama can do so much work, but their jungler is down. Xerxes is alive and has a smite. So Rogue are trying to keep him enticed, but there's a TP coming in on the bot side. It will not be a flank attempt here
Both of them.
from Alfari or Nukeduck. Instead, they will just group up and try to take down this objective.
Inspired's back up, but he's deciding to try and help out with them bot wave. Bin on his way. No Call of the Forge God for him. There's no smite here. That's the soul of Origin. They get the Inferno, but Bin finds the engage. It's only on to Xerxes. Upset still alive on the back of the fight. You've got to watch. Stepping forward.
Upset going for the kills here. It turns around to Hansama. Hansama has to stay alive, has to get back to the base somehow because right now Alfari is in the base pushing for the end. Finn is going to start channeling his recall. Larson too. Hansama is posted up here trying to stop OG.
Jumped on with the Zenith Blades. He takes him out. And Vander's not going to be able to do too much here. Nukeduck chases it in the Call of the Forge God's been used in the bases. Alfari is chased away, but the rest of Origin are on their way. They can sense it. They can taste blood in the water as they look for the win.
Origin just keeps going. going for these back doors here with Alfari. Alfari gonna get chunked down very, very low, but ults to stay alive through the GA. Now all 5 members of OG are here in the base. It's a 3v5 with just 1 tower to defend.
Origin with a win would top the table alongside Fnatic and perhaps G2, and it looks like Rogue aren't going to be able to hold on to their base for much longer. The second Nexus tower falls as Inspired jumps in, but already Larsen's dead, Inspired's down as well, and Finn can only walk wounded back to the fountain. It will heal him up, but it won't heal their hopes of winning this game. Origin top the table at the end of week 6 in just a moment's time. 5th pick Garen, that's what we're hoping for here, Finn.
If you're a Vitality fan, yes.
Yeah, if you're a Vitality fan.
If you're a G2 fan, you're probably not topping for it.
That's true, but we've seen Grabs.
He's a miracle worker.
Yeah, he's a miracle
He can make the best players in the European League look like the worst players. Only him can do that.
Oh dear. Okay, I see where we're going with this.
Ruthless, I love
where
it.
We're going.
Okay. They want to outpush this with a jungler, but if Jankos and Perks is here, they can't do that. So Vitality's in a sticky situation, so what they need to do now, they need to unlock their mid laner so he can move and help them. But they're just gonna take the fight 3-3 because they feel confident.
Oh yeah, Jackdaw is so low. It's really hard to make this work.
Jumps onto Mickey, the Ignite goes down. Jackdaw's able to dodge back, and with Jankos here, the Dazzle connects on 2. Trade continuing in as Jankos gets the knock and sinks in the banks. Jackdaw oversteps, comes next on the menu as Skeens flashes away.
It's just an absolute disaster for the Vitality bot lane here.
How do you expect it to play out?
I think G.
Oh, we might wait a second.
We might wait
a second.
And how does this dive go horribly wrong?
Here we go, they're going in. Tarako comes down, they can't kill Caps before the tank comes out. Counter teleport from Vitality. Jackdaw almost low with the Dawning Shadow with Cabashard.
Oh, no.
Can't land it, Wonder's here now.
Oh,
the
no.
dive goes terribly wrong.
I give my salute for Vitality for going for it. It was a valiant effort, but in the end...
Perk still wants to go in!
They're just chasing. Wonder.
I see one, do I see two? Do I see two?
You see 2? You do? Comp goes down,
I
it
don't
could
think
be
it's
3. No,
free. Is it
Perk's going for it. Can't quite get it.
Caps doesn't go down. Then he has the Zonias to dodge away from Cabos. Like they threw literally everything at him, and it just wasn't gonna work.
Perk's got out a little bit as he tries to jump back, but Vitality are here, ready for their first kill of the game. Cap's going to try to trade back because Wonder's on his way down from the top side. The Dazzle lands onto Seiken. He's caught out with the last embrace, and now he will be next on the menu. In fact, it's Comp first, Seiken second. Skeens jumps in, and they will get a kill on Mickey, but you have to feel Skeens is next up, as that's another kill for G2. And now this should be it. The single Nexus tower is down below half health. And G2 in 23 minutes are looking to end Vitality's day and end the week of the LEC.
But first they're gonna wait for the minions. Wonder no TV to get into the base, but they're finally gonna jump on forward here.
The Dazzle lands, Cabashard tries to go in, gets a 4-man knockup, but Vitality just don't have the damage to answer. Jankos goes on a rampage. Perks trying to do what he can against Seiken as Seiken puts down the spell fluxes, and that is Jankos dead as well, and here comes the Realm Warp. Vitality are chasing in, the Dazzle hits 2, but Mickey can't find all 4, so he goes down. And now Caps should get out with the Curse of the Black Mist. I think he has the movement speed to get out of this.
I don't know. Vitality pretty mobile. They'd have to chase him for a long time, though, and don't want to keep up that chase with Wonder alive now and running back into the map. So Vitality live to fight another day. But will Seiken? That's the question. Now will Wonder actually getting taken down so low?
Healing coming out, though. Yet to see that Morello Nomicon finished on Seiken. Damage coming back. There's the Seraphs. Wonder's chasing Seiken down, but Caps is gonna fall. Wonder survives and now could quite easily win this 2v1. Skeens just like, please get the hell away from me.
Oh no.
Here comes Perks. Skeens, you don't have a kick to get Perks away. And Perks will happily accept his 6th kill off.
G2 looking for the end right here.
Yeah, Wonder goes in. There's the Sanguine Pool already hitting for the Dawning Shadow coming out and really hasn't done too much damage yet, but here comes the chase. Call of the Forge God has been called. But Seiken able to get away. The kick back will get Jankos down as well, but Perks is just going to open up. Caps doing the damage from long range here as well. And the inhibitors have respawned.
And they can't end the game.
Can't focus the Nexus. But in the end, they will.
Here we go.
Here goes Jackdaw. The bullet time comes out and Caps is already dead. Wonder now on the back line. The Dazzle's going to come out and Jackdaw should fall. Comp will go down as well. Mickey fighting against Skeens, but it's only Skeens and Cabashard left alive. Cabo chased out by the rest of G2. Perks flash forward, couldn't quite get Skeens, but now with the inhibitors down, G2 will start attacking that Nexus. And Vitality can do nothing about it. Cabashard has accepted his fate, dazzled up, the TP cancelled. And G2 want a little bit of icing on this cake they have made. Trying to get that final kill. Can't quite get
Wait, they can respawn, teams. They can actually kill them all.
Perk's going to order it. There we go. G2
Okay.
get the win.